another season of Lillian Flavor. It has been a long time I haven't been on air, but it's quite a pleasure to be doing a session today. So for today I'm gonna do a tutorial about how to cook Fumbwa because I had many people requesting it. So I'm gonna show you some basic way of cooking it, but I'll also try to just cook it as traditionally as possible, and then I will talk you through some alternative things that you can take away or add to make your dish healthy. But tonight I'll just cook it as normally as we'll cook it with all the ingredients. So before we do that, I'll just show you what I've prepared to put on the Fumbwa and then just talk you through what ingredient. So I have lots of people asking me where do we get the Fumbwa. Basically for us, I'm from Congo, so I get it in most Congolese shop. I don't know where you are based. Anyway, you can either get it to your local Congolese shop, or you can also try some other African shop. Recently I've got this one into my local Nigerian shop, so they call it ukasi. I bought it and decided to try it out. It's actually Fumbwa. So I will encourage you lady to visit different African shops, because at the end of the day we do eat the same food even though we call it different names. But you found out that certain vegetable that you call Fumbwa or on your native language is actually a different name on the a different nationality. So I will really encourage you to try other African shops. You might be surprised what you find. So this one comes frozen, and then it's 200 grams. So I'm gonna use 2 packs of this today. So it's Fumbwa in Lingala, ukasi in Nigerian. I don't know if you call it any other names. So there we are. So for the ingredient here, I got mixed paper, so 1 red and 1 green. And then I got garlic, 2 bulk garlic, and I've got some frozen leek. I always use frozen. It's easy, it's cut and then it's measurable. So frozen leek, and then I'm gonna put in some courgette because I just want to put a small vegetable into the recipe just to make it a bit more healthy. And I got just 1 onion, but it was a big one, so 1 onion. And then we got some celery, and then I got some fresh tomatoes, so I had 3. And then here I got 1 chili, which I'll put only for the aroma, so I won't crush it. And I got some bay leaf, and I got some mackerel, so I'm gonna put this into my Fumbwa. But you can use any type of fish you want. You can use fresh fish, you can use Thompson, you can use mbisa hukauka, smoked fish. You can use any type of fish you want. I had mackerel, so it's smoked, so I'm gonna use that. And I got tomato puree, that I'll put a bit of that. And bearing in mind the basic or the main ingredient of Fumbwa is actually the peanut butter paste. So here's one I got to my local African shop, peanut butter, so I'll use that. And there's palm oil as well. Those are the 2 basic ones. I'll use a bit of that. I will show you when at the appropriate time. So here I got the Fumbwa, like I said, 2 pack. It's already washed and ready to be cooked. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put most of my ingredient that I've showed you here, and then put in some water and then let it boil and cook for like an hour before I add the other ingredients. So I'll just chuck everything in there. Some onions, celery, tomatoes, we got the pepper and the bay leaf. And then I'm gonna pour in some water so that it can cook and boil for a while. Okay, and the rest of the ingredient here, I will add it on the second part after an hour or so when the vegetable is cooked. I'm gonna put sea salt. I'm using sea salt now because it's pure and it's natural and it's better than cube. You can also put cube if you want, but I've decided to stick with sea salt because it's just natural. With cubes, I don't know what's in it, so sometimes it can be too salty or too sweet. So if you're thinking of making any change with your cube, just try sea salt. It's better. So I'll put a couple of that. And then that will be it. I'll let it boil for an hour or so, and then I'll show you what's happening, and then we'll add the second part of the ingredient in. So that's everything is in, as you can see, and then we'll just let it boil in peace really, and then we keep an eye on it. Okay, we back again. I'm just gonna show putting in the ingredients. So it's been cooking for some time. I'm gonna put in the palm oil, the peanut butter and the fish, and then the chili, and then just let it cook for a little while. In this process then we'll start stirring. So I just want to show you with the peanut butter. I've just opened it, just look the amount of oil it have, but I think that is natural oil from the peanut butter. So just bearing in mind when you're putting your palm oil that you don't overdo it, because the peanut butter got a lot of oil, so you really want to minimize the amount of palm oil you put. But also talking about oil, you can use any kind of oil you want. Sometimes I cook it with olive oil, other people might cook it with coconut oil, whatever that's best for you. But in a way you want to really keep your meal healthy so you can enjoy it a bit more. So if there are ways that you can change some ingredient for better one, I advise that you do. Like with the palm oil, I'm gonna use palm oil today just for the tutorial, but I'll just use very small amount, and then the peanut butter as well. So we're gonna go ahead and put the ingredient. So I'm just gonna throw that all in there. That's from the peanut butter, and I'm gonna start with just like 2 spoons. Some people like the Fumbwa to be thick, others like it a bit light with not too much peanut butter, and I'm kind of into the light kind of. I like my Fumbwa a bit runny, not watery, but just a good mix. I don't like it solid, so I'm gonna put, yeah, just about that. That should do that. And then with the oil, I got a 60 milliliter cup. I'm gonna put 2 cups. So another thing, I'm gonna encourage you lady into measuring your ingredient, your oil, your salt and things like that. Not only for the healthy side of things, but also just to maintain your level of cooking and to maintain a good recipe. So if you cook your Fumbwa tomorrow, measuring all your ingredients, you're guaranteed to have the same flavor, same result the next time you cook it. So I encourage you ladies to measure. It doesn't take a lot of time. So we're gonna put 2 cups. And also with the palm oil, always try to use it when melted, so that you know the exact amount. Don't use it when it's all solid, because you don't know how much is in. So mine is also look nice and liquid. So we put 1, and then 2 cups. That should be enough. Okay, and then before I put the fish, because the fish is already cooked, so I don't want to let it boil too much, I'll just stir. If we come closer, you can just see the peanut butter and the other vegetable that I put earlier. So I'll just try to stir and start crushing some of the veg. And now that we've put the peanut butter, it's really, you have to be close to your pot so that you can start stirring, because if you don't stir, then the peanut gets stuck onto your pot and then will start burning. So you want to be here stirring every 5-6 minutes, and reduce your heat. I have reduced mine. Make sure it's on low heat so it can cook properly. So all the peanuts are just melting now, and I'm just gonna stir. I'm just gonna spend a bit more time just crushing all my vegetable. Okay. I'm gonna put the chili, like I said, just for the aroma. We won't crush it down, so it's just purely for the flavor. And then put in the fish. And now that everything is ready, it's really just stirring and making sure that you close and checking your pot and to cook at the best result that you want. So I'll probably leave mine for another 30 minutes, but I'll be in the kitchen stirring every 5 minutes, and I advise you lady to do that, because if you don't, like I said, the peanut will get stuck and then it will start burning, and you don't want that. That will spoil your recipe. So really on the second part you have to stand on guard to just stir. So you can see the mix already is coming up nicely. I'll just spend the few minutes here just stirring, and then I'll show you the final result, how it all cooks. So it's really a simple recipe to cook, and very enjoyable. As for me, I really don't eat it every day because it's so rich, so it's a treat for my family. We eat it once in a while as a treat. So but really you are welcome to cook it the way you want, put the ingredient that suit you best. And like I say, I'm just giving you a guide, but you can do a whole new recipe from the guide that you have from me. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'll show you the final result in a bit. Well, it's been a long process, but we really now at the end. I'm just gonna show you the final result, and then there we are. So if we get closer, you can see the fumbwa just starting to release some oil. That's when you know it cooked. I mean, that's what my mom used to tell me, or my grandmother, whatever, or any Congolese lady, they'll give you this trick. Once you see some oil release, it means the food is ready. And because we didn't put a lot of oil, we just have the right amount. If you did put a lot of oil, you're gonna have a pool of oil just on top here. So that's why you have to be very careful when you're putting your oil. So I'm just gonna stir it so you can see. So you can see it's not thick. Other people like it too thick, but like I say, I just like it in the middle, so you still have the sauce to eat with. So this is really ready, and then you can still see my chili. It's perfectly whole, so I didn't crush it. It was just for the aroma. And so that's really ready. It's smelling gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, that's done. And then after 2 hours, so it's about 2 hours, maximum 2 hours. Thank you very much for watching me. Leave your feedback, you know what to do at the bottom, and then send your request, and then until next time, keep trying, and God bless. Thank you.